Power plus place equals personality, an article by Vine Deloria Jr., a Native American theologian, historian, and activist, dealing with indigenous knowledge in Power and Place. We'll be going through a section summary, the main conclusion, the sketch of the argument, the key terms, objections, two questions, and then references. Oh, there he is. So, in the summary, first section, limits of Western science. Western science seeks to falsify everything. They're very focused on controlling, reproducing, and exploiting, whereas American Indian knowledge lies in respecting and subjective observation. Appropriateness. This is where everything has a proper action associated with it, similar to morality, the moral dimension of respect, recognizes the universe's cooperative relationships, ceremonies celebrating and completing these connections, contrasted with Western science's reductionist thinking. They value particularities of plants, animals, and ecosystems. Next section was star knowledge, much like our astrology. Indian knowledge involves reproducing the cosmos in miniature, correlating actions with the larger universe. It's secretive and sophisticated. So, for example, the village layout is usually reflective of the principle that whatever is above must be reflected below, ensuring a connection with cosmic rhythms. Next section is the principle of correlation. So science seeks causal relations. Indian knowledge is focused on correlation. So the hunter, you see, paints himself like a leopard to become more, or a jaguar, become more adept at hunting. So Indians can observe connections, again in the particulars, between unrelated events and rejecting the firm belief in cause and effect. Correlational understanding extends to ceremonies predicting the future. Next section, more realistic knowledge. An Indian observation produces more realistic knowledge, predicting probable occurrences based on customary events. Unlike Western science's attempts to harness nature, Indian knowledge respects the ethical nature of relationships in the personal universe. Bridging traditional knowledge with modern science. The contributions of American Indian scientists are essential in framing ethical concerns and making constructive choices in utilizing resources and nurturing the linkage between science and community. The universe, according to this perspective, is personal, and possibly spiritual. So, the main conclusion is that power and place equal personality, emphasizing a central theme encapsulating the aliveness and the personal of the universe. Argument sketch. Western science relies on laws describing the natural world, limiting it to the form of size and shape. It is often found to be inviolable. It categorizes anomalies as disregarded exceptions. American Indian knowledge is not constrained by such structural limitations. It embraces respect and does not dismiss anomalies. It emphasizes the particular, focusing on experiences and relationships. Conclusion: the universe is spiritual and personal rather than merely material. So the key terms: power, recognition, place, equal personality, correlation, and appropriateness. So power is the living energy. Recognition, animating force is present in all aspects of nature. Place, there's a relationship amongst all things, and we must understand this interconnectedness. Equal personality, the universe is alive and personal. All entities in the universe possess a form of consciousness of personality. Correlation, observing connections between things by observing and understanding relationships without relying on Western science cause and effect models. And appropriateness is the moral dimension in interacting with environments. Boom, boom, boom. Objection one. These kinds of statements can appear mystical, occult, or hermeticist, or agnostic. Typically, they appear to be errors and might not be taken seriously. Objection two, recycling past values that don't appear to have worked for them in the past. Are they going to work in the future? This could be problematic. See Nietzsche. So Andrew Tate, the Bronze Age pervert, and Jordan Peterson are examples of people who want to bring back the past to hold off the chaos of the future. How can power and place? So question one: how can power and place equal personality contribute to modern environmental conservation? And question two: can correlation challenge or complement Western scientific methods? Would it be accepted? And then the references. Thank you. And that is my presentation.